to a wine which could match up to his personality as well. And we experimented with a lot of different grape varieties. We tried various styles, aged, unaged, all the combinations. And then finally we put our heart to a grape variety called Viognier. And we wanted it to be aged wine. So this is a Viognier which has been fermented in barrique and then aged in barrel for quick about 3 months.
What's the name?
It's called Vijay Amitraj Reserve Collection, and this is a white wine. And then we also have the red wine along with that.
Viognier is the grape of south of France generally, and India Grover has been doing it now for quite a few years. And barrique is a small barrel in Bordeaux, which is 225 liters. Any of you go to vineyard, you see small barrels, you'll see those, and if you go to Grover winery, you'll see a lot of those barriques, as they call it.
Okay, so usually Viognier is an aromatic grape, and if you have a good quality Viognier, you'll have very strong perfumed nose that you can easily expect from a Viognier. So we really wanted to mellow it down with the aging and get a little bit of vanilla and more complexity to this wine. And that's how we experimented with the barrique, and we got very good result with this wine. We launched wine in UK at St. James Court in June during Wimbledon, and we really got a very good acceptance for this wine there.
May I request you to swirl the glass? I'll take your question. But like I said, the key point in enjoying the wine is the swirling and nosing it, what you call nosing it, but it's actually smelling it. So if you do that, anybody will come up with their answers of what you smell in the wine. Good, bad, indifferent, fruit, flowers, nothing. Whatever your impressions are, because the idea is to get you to understand that.
Just swirl the glass and smell it. What is that you get the most?
Now here is something which I'll tell you, which you learn how to fake looking like a wine expert. When you go to a party and if you swirl the glass, like you stand there, swirl the glass, you are a wine expert. How do you do it? It's a very, very difficult, very difficult. So it's not very easy, not very difficult either, but you hold the glass and like I said, you can come out as an expert. But the idea is when you swirl it, the wine is coming in contact with air and it's bringing out different aromas, and that's what you enjoy in a wine really. So therefore, we stand in a wine tasting or a wine being served, you know, the whiskey drinkers are gulping it and we are doing like this because we are enjoying the aroma. So anybody, any comments on the aroma of the previous wine or this wine? You like it, fine. You don't like it, fine. But the point is, are you smelling something? Are you nosing something? That's what's important. Because if not today, tomorrow you will be able to gauge, you will be able to identify that aroma. Anybody, any comment? Anybody thinks that the aroma is bad? I don't like it.
It's not bad, but
Because it's different. Yeah, and that's what exactly.
having it earlier.
See now, you have Sauvignon Blanc, different, Viognier. Viognier is more spicy. It's slightly sweet, and you know, like you said, because of the barrique.
For swirling, is it better to hold the, like you're holding it?
No.
Or is it steady?
Holding is correct. When you were doing it,
Is it a better way to hold it?
it's the same. That's what they're still saying. It doesn't matter. Idea is like, you know, as an engineer, the access to head so tomorrow you have access. That's all.
He's holding it from the step, you're holding from
No,
the...
that's okay. I mean, I won't let this all happen. No, doesn't matter. The key thing is
Spill on you.
it can spill on you, but as they always say, you practice it with a glass of water in the bathroom. Normally, the privacy of the home is fine. But doesn't matter.
To be branded as a wine drinker, you should be an expert in swirling.
Yes, and talking about that, you never, Bajasa, I'll take the mic away, but you're not supposed to hold the glass like that.
Okay, that's right.
Okay, see, you always hold the glass from the stem because first there are many reasons. One of them is swirling is easier. Secondly, you don't, the glass doesn't get messed up with your fingers. And thirdly, you look more like an expert. Yeah.
Just a short question on the calorie count.
I think you girls don't need it in the table, but all the same, yes. Many people tell me the same thing that I don't drink wine because it's fattening. It's not. There are, in a glass of wine, which is 150 ml, which is the usual glass of wine you get in a bar or a restaurant, They are about 90 to 110 calories. White has less and red has a little more, but that's all the calories you have. So if you have 3 glasses of wine, more than that you should not have in any case. You are having 300 to 400 calories, which is not bad. But I have come back to Italy yesterday. I must have consumed about 10 days. I must have consumed 2,000 calories of wine and 40,000 calories of food. Because the food that goes with wine, that is what kills you. Because you know it's fat, it's rich, it's opulent, everything is there, and you enjoy it with wine. So therefore, the problem is not with the wine. The problem is with the food that you have with it. If you're careful with the food, then wine doesn't have many calories. In fact, there has been a study which has been come out about a month ago, which I do not believe in it, is that they have said that the wine, 2 glasses of wine reduces the weight. And I think it's a bunch of crap. It does not. But I don't believe in it, and I don't ever recommend that. So therefore, well, you know, they say the metabolism was that it's not bullshit. You know, I don't believe in that. I really think that 2 glasses or 3 glasses of wine a day, good for you for many, many points.
What about in comparison to the whiskey? Any idea how many calories does it do?
To be honest, I'll tell you 2 things. I will not tell anybody outside this room, but since you're all my friends, I'll tell you. 30 ml of whiskey has the same calories as your 120 ml of wine, because you're putting water in it. Okay? So if you have 3 glasses of small whiskey, there's nothing wrong with it. And I can also tell you something which you can Google and find out also in any case, so there's nothing secret. The good thing about wine is primarily alcohol. Okay? Alcohol is good for the heart, it's good for the blood pressure, it's good for diabetes, it's good for many things, provided it is up to that limit. But the extra thing in wine is, number 1, it's a food, it's a food product. Alcohol is made from food, number 1. Number 2, it is got antioxidants in it. Red wine has more, white wine has less. So therefore, you know, there are studies, there are no studies frankly which are worth talking about, but you can say that it increases your life because antioxidants are there in the wine for sure. And number 3 is a lifestyle product. Number 4, it goes with food. So I always say one thing. I started Delhi Wine Club in 2002, and we have had 238 wine events so far. And my first event, I started with a big, high, lofty ideal of converting a whiskey drinkers into wine. And believe me, after my first wine dinner, that failed. And I realized, it doesn't survive, I'll change my thinking. Because half of my friends come from golf clubs, come from other areas. They say, यार वो wine तो ठीक है, whiskey पिलाओ हमारे को, you know, ये क्या है? Traditionally